All right. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream. And as you can see by the title, as you can see by the game itself, we are doing another Doki Doki Literature Club mod stream. It's been quite a while. First of all, I hope I'm sounding okay. It's been a while since I've done one of these. First of all, I hope I'm sounding okay. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Yeah. First of all, I hope I'm sounding okay. Yeah, that does sound okay. I just want to make sure that my audio is, my voice audio is not sounding, too loud or too quiet or anything, or vice versa. The music from the game is drawing out my voice and you can't hear anything. So it sounds pretty good. All right, but yeah, welcome back to another Doki Doki Literature Club modded stream. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Last I checked, it's been since June since we did one of these modded streams. And one of the reasons why we took a little bit of a break is because, I don't hate Doki Doki Literature Club. Not in the slice. I love this game. I love these series. I love these characters. I love doing voices for the characters. It's not that at all. The reason why we took a little bit of break is just for some background and everything. Once we got the PC, and we started doing streaming PC games and everything, obviously the first stream we did of a PC stream was we ranked Naruto characters. We did that tier list video, especially with Naruto art behind me and everything. But pretty much after we did that, the first series, I guess you can say, from what I remember, the first series we hopped into for a PC stream was Doki Doki Literature Club, because we could do modded streams. We did the Brand New Day mod, so that was great. That was a couple episodes of our sessions. And then after the Brand New Day mod, we immediately, as soon as we ended it, we went to this mod, the Project N mod, and did a couple episodes of that. And then while that was going on, we downloaded 5 or 10 other Doki Doki Literature Club story-based mods in the background. So then once we did the Project N mod, once we completed that, then we would have 5-10 more to do. And it's I feel like that was a little bit too much all at once. I feel like I need to take a little bit of a break. I'm okay, I'm kind of getting a little bit overwhelmed a bit. I love Doki Doki Club. I love the mods and everything. I'm going to keep doing them because they're great. They're fun, especially for, late night streams, especially if it gets the horror aspect, which is one of the reasons why I love it so much. But I felt okay, I'm doing all these mods. I'm doing all these mod streams, and I have all these other mods in the background for us to stream, us to play through once this is complete. I feel like this is taking a little bit too much energy. I'm okay, let me take a step back. Let me do other streams. Let me do reaction streams, which those are great. Let me do College Football 25 streams. Then, that game came out and everything, right? Let me do other stuff as well. Let me not just do Doki Doki Literature Club streams, right? Let me diversify my content is the best way to put it. So took a little bit of break, get back into a good headspace, and now we're back. So welcome back to another Doki Doki Literature Club. And not to say the intro just to sound depressing or bring down the mood or anything. I just want to share the thoughts on that because I felt like that was something good to mention. And you know what, it's a good story to life and everything, where you can easily have too much of a great thing. You can easily have something that you like at first, but then have it be overwhelming. So it's good to take breaks, to take a step back, and it's good to take a step back, rejuvenate, revive a little bit, refresh, and then come back with a fresh mind, which indeed I have. So you got Doki Doki Literature Club stuff, but you also got motivational speeches as well in this stream. So you're welcome. All right. So enough talk, enough motivation. Let's hop back into the stream. So as you can see, we have not played this since June. That was the most recent save, June 9th of 2:21 a.m. All right. You can use a skip button to fast forward through texts you've already read. Okay. Well, considering it's been 2 months since I've played the game, I don't remember what text I've read and what I haven't. All right. Here we go to experience this journey. It's Sunday. Monica's supposed to come over to make the pamphlets. That's why we her. I'm not getting tricked. I knew that was a knocking from the game and not my actual knock on my apartment. Because that'll be weird for someone to knock on my apartment at 11:30 when I live here alone. That'll be weird. I make sure I look presentable despite not having a clear reason to. I do not look presentable at all. Right, chat? I don't think this is presentable. Are you just going to stand there? Maka's more formal attire wickedly contrasts that of her usual style. Yeah, I think, yeah, she wore this in the Brand New Day mod as well. This is one of her outfits that someone drew of her. And I said that she looks like she's in Oktoberfest. Normally, I do this online, but I think it'd be easier for her to do this in person with you. No offense. Yeah, sure. Monica and I waste no time putting the pamphlets together. Also, by the way, first time being here, if that's true, I have voices for the characters. I never knew what to give voice for Monica. Because Sarah is very high-pitched like Mickey Mouse. Or Tally from South Park. And Yuri is very raspy, very kept to herself and everything. So she has a voice like this. And she stutters a lot. And Natsuki is the drag queen. So, like, you have high with Sayori, aggressive, maybe drag queen Natsuki, and low for Yuri. So Monica, somewhere in the middle, so I don't know what to do with Monica. So, apologies that they're just my normal voice. The poems we practiced since Thursday are put in the pamphlets as examples. Also, I don't think any of it is repeated. So I'm assuming this is all new. Once again, it's been a while. After deciding on a good form and design, we start planning the best way to phrase the objective of the club. After all, it's not a simple literature club. It was a place for literary passion for sure. But it also acts as a sort of haven for people like Natsuki and Yuri. For now, Monica is in her club president mode. So for the most part, we don't talk much as we work, except to make decisions. Alright. I think it turned out pretty good. Now we're just going to make copies of these. And then put the copies together. So where do we start making the copies? I know a place. Monica and I go into town, stopping at a printer shop. I've been entirely unaware Monica had a printer. Monica goes in and buys a massive amount of printer paper and various ink cartridges. Alright, we got everything we need. With the paper and ink bought, we head to Monica's house. Ayo! Monica's house! For some alone time. No matter how many times I see it, it still feels very strange that she lives in a place like this. Despite that, it does suit her. Monica wastes no time in stuffing the printer paper into the printer. She turns her computer on, logging in the program we use to make the pamphlets. She starts printing out the pamphlets one by one. Isn't all that ink kind of expensive? Which is true. Ink is indeed expensive. I have a printer. And I really should refill the ink, but it is indeed expensive, so I never get around to it. Yeah, but the way I see it, it's an investment. An investment? Even if we only get one new member, well, let's just try to make the best of it. Which is what I would say in real life. Always look on the bright side of things. Well, I guess I better head home. What? Why? Come on, me. Spend some alone time with Monica. How often are you getting into Monica's house for some one-on-one time? Why am I the one trying to leave? No, stay. It's getting a little late. Come on, me. This is not what I would say in real life. What? Are you serious? We're two teenagers alone in my bedroom with no parental supervision. That's what I'm saying. You can say the night if you want. That's what I'm saying, Monica. At least Monica's on board. Me's a big dumb brain right now and not realizing the perfect situation I've presented. Just totally oblivious. Yeah, okay. You don't find that cleaning, do you? No, it's not. It's not cleaning. It's cute. It's cute, damn it! Of course not. And if it was, I guess you can say I'd be like that too. That's good to hear. I mean, there's a fine line between liking someone and want to show your affection and being obsessive clingy. There's a fine line, right? Want to spend time with them is not clingy. A lovely sight. Monica sleeps peacefully beside me. Even though she's a ghost and we don't see her. But we're gonna trust the game. For whatever reason, I woke up earlier than I usually do. Something happened. The festival's today. Monica. Monica? Monica! It's time to get up. We don't want to be late. The festival. By the time we head to the club room, Yuri's already there. Oh, Monica. Cool. Oh, God. It's been a while since I've done the voices, so this is fun. Monica goes to talk to Yuri, showing her the pamphlets. From behind me, I see Sayori. Oh, God. Sayori's voice. Which, if I'm being honest... No, I was going to say, Sayori may be my favorite voice, but no, actually my favorite voice is Natsuki. Can we do Natsuki next? Sayori's a close second. It's a very, very neck and neck race. Natsuki's the very top, and Sayori's right there. Right? Like, analogy here. Natsuki is vanilla cake. Vanilla cake is the absolute best, and I don't care otherwise. Sayori is chocolate cake. Still really, really good. Still very peak. But if you presented a vanilla cake and a chocolate cake, I'm choosing vanilla cake first. Even if she doesn't want to be late on such an important day. Not that she wants to be late any day. Even though we know why she's late and she can't sleep and she's always late for things. Because of her chronic depression. Hi, Cole. Hey, Sayori. How did everything go with Yuri and Natsuki? Well, it was nice to help bake all those cupcakes. Even though I ate them all. But Natsuki wouldn't let me help carry them. Probably knew you'd try to sneak one before the festival, yeah. Because she's so fat. She's always hungry. Because of her depression. Yeah, I guess so, huh? But I'm really pumped for the festival I had to roll in. Really? The first one? Okay. I'll look over to Monica and Yuri. I actually think they came out really nice. Oh, Sayori. Just lay the banner over there. I'll set up in a bit. Now we just need... Did someone say cupcakes? Also, this is the second mod that actually has festival stuff, which is great. Alright. I'm gonna pause stream for a second. Hold on. Okay, I is back. I felt like since we're doing the voices, late night stream, I've learned my lesson in the past, that my voice gets dry very, very quickly, especially if I'm going from very low raspy to hi to hey. So, all right, here we go. We are back. Alright, everything should be on still. Game audio, mic audio. Alright, here we go. No. Well, not in the last 10 seconds anyway. Oh, well, you can say it now. And yeah, I was saying earlier that we did it with the brand new day mod, and we're doing it with this one. How it's great how the mods focus on the festival, because we never get to see the festival in the main game. You get up to the festival, but that's when Sayori dies in Act 1. Sayori dies. And then Act 2, when everything gets wild and crazy, that's when you spend the weekend with cut up Yuri. Natsuki just gets deleted, and you see the Just Maka desk. So you never get to see anything festival related in the base game. Cupcakes. I got them. This is gonna be the best festival ever! It sure will be with well, anyway, we should start getting everything ready. As promised, Monica hangs up the banner, praising the look of it. Yuri wrote an inspirational quote at the bottom. Don't be a dick. Nice. Natsuki starts taking the cupcakes and placing them on the desks. Yuri sets up her aromatherapy, while Sayori and I hang up paper ribbon curtains that Yuri made in front of the doorway. Maka starts setting up the podium for the five of us to read our poems. Nice. That does look cool. Very festive. You got cupcakes, the pamphlets, the candles. Looks like each cupcake has... It's pink, so I assume that's strawberry? Icing, something like that. And then like a chocolate-covered strawberry? That's what it looks like. Probably very wrong. Soon people start showing up to the club room. After the students sit down and pick up a cupcake each. When Maka explains that five of us will read poems, the students quiet down, not knowing what to expect. Yep. Just like the base game, you have no idea what to expect for it to be a horror game. Ma begins her poem. As per usual, her poem is abstract. But the way she carries herself while reciting it almost gives me a feeling of comprehension. I feel anxious knowing she probably set the bar pretty high for the rest of us. Unsurprisingly, the crowd seems to have appreciated the poem. Sayori is the next up. Her poem's not as recited as elegantly as Monika's, which makes sense. But she's confident and her poem resonates with the audience. That's great. Her poem's also appreciated. Yeah. Sayori, you're appreciated. It's not just Monika here. All of them are appreciated. All of them are unique and great in their own way. Yuri goes next. She's masterfully woven metaphors and symbols in her poem. The language is beautiful, albeit a bit fancy for most of us. Like Monika, she succeeds in capturing the attention of everyone in the room. She's great at doing that. I feel like if you're not paying attention to Yuri, she'll stab you and make you pay attention. She appears to not even notice anyone else. Yuri quietly walks away from the podium. I recite a poem I found online. Big shocker. And try my best not to stumble on my words. Not that many people care at this point. About a third have already left. I finished the poem secretly wishing that many people recognize the speaker as Cole. Okay. Finally, Natsuki goes last. Her poem's simple and effective. And she managed to get through her poem better than I did. Maka asks if anyone else is interested in sharing a poem. Only 3 people, Hanako, Elizabeth, and Scarlet, raise their hands, but it's enough to encourage Maka. With one of the 3 grabbing everyone's attention, I take the opportunity to slip out the room. I stumbled over all that. I walk over a stall just outside the building. It serves fried squid, which is funny. Because first of all, people question where this game takes place. A lot of people assume it takes place in like Japan, because the anime kawaii girls and everything. Because that, but also apparently fried squid is very, very, very common in Japan. That's number 2, and number 3, there's a fried squid reference in the beginning of Act 1. In the club room and everything, Natsuki makes a joke about Maka's name being fried squid, because she says, like, you don't like fried squid, you of all people. And then Maka says, like, that joke makes no sense in translation, because if I remember correctly, Ika is squid in Japanese. So Maka, Ika, fried squid. I walk over to a bench and sit down, admiring the view. Satisfied seeing other people's happiness, I make my way back to the club. As I walk in, Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri walk out giggling from excitement. Here, Mon, Ika. See? So that's where you went. You came up to bring me some food. How thoughtful. Actually, I figured I'd stay until we were finished with everything. You don't want to enjoy the festival? I went to it last year and the year before that. So I already know what I'd be experiencing. But I doubt you did it with 4 cute girls, me. Why am I so oblivious and just so dumb? That's not really how that works. But I appreciate you staying here with me. The festival is over. The 2 of us are supposed to meet the others at Muggins? Huh? That sounds like a good way to finish off today's events. We find the table that Monica, Yuri, and Sayori are sitting at. So, no Natsuki? She better be there. I love doing her voice. I let Monica sit down first, then plop down next to her. Hey, yo. We each just get a drink and some pastries. Hey, Natsuki is here. Nice. As you sit down, the 4 of them start discussing the festival. Apparently, it was much better than the previous 2. I'm kind of half regretting skipping it now. It looks like I did miss out on a lot. But more importantly, I'm really happy for the 2 of you. Yuri indicates Monica and I. You 2 really hit it off right away, huh? Heh. I guess we didn't really take that long, did we? I guess not. Oh, by the way, Natsuki, Yuri, did you want to have a girls' night out? Sure. What about me? I think you want to spend time with me alone. Explore them with one-on-one time. Maybe not getting naked. What? One by one, the 3 leave their money on the table and leave. Leaving only me and Monica. So, lovely weather. No, that's stupid. Shit. Was there anything you wanted to do? I know a place. It's becoming routine at this point. Not that I mind, since Maka's face is the first thing I see in the morning. She often mumbles in her sleep. Presumably, she dreams a lot. As Maka and I make our way to school, I notice a few people look in our direction. This is probably the first time anyone besides the club members and my classmates were aware of my existence. A few girls look with interest, while a few guys look with jealousy. Yeah. Isn't that, I mean, I don't know if that's works, but I just know that's like a cliche. At least from a guy perspective. No girls look your way. No girls care about you or acknowledge your existence when you're single and ready to mingle. No girls acknowledge your existence. It's once you start a relationship, that's when girls start to, notice you and realize that you exist. Which is, I don't know, is that a real thing? I don't know if that's a real thing. I just know that that's a cliche. And of course, guys are going to be jealous because Maka's the most beautiful, athletic, perfect girl ever. but the main emotion is curiosity. That's right, because I've only ever walked with Monica side by side. But this morning we were hand in hand, with Monica leaning against my arm. Cute. Classmate A. M. I'm just gonna use my normal voice because I don't know. So how'd you do it, man? Excuse me? How'd you get someone like her to go out with you? You mean Suzume? I don't know where this is going now. I don't really know. We kind of started flirting. I guess you have a lot of similar interests. Like what? Well, literature, obviously. Video games, movies, music. We have a lot of similar tastes. I didn't even know Suzume played video games. Yeah, she likes Kaj and Deathstar, I guess. I'm almost jealous. If Suzume likes you, you must be a real charmer. Anyway, good luck. I'm sure she's a keeper. Yeah, I'm sure she is. I'm going back next week. Next week, huh? Next week where? Where is this going? The festival's over, so now I'm just totally oblivious. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just in it for the ride, just like y'all. So strap in. If it's okay with you, I can go with you next time. I think that might be an issue. Right, sorry. But still, you can always talk to me about anything. I care about you, dummy. Probably shouldn't use the word dummy for, once again, my childhood best friend who suffers chronic depression, but it's alright. I know. Another uneventful day at the literature club. Boring, but I prefer it as this way over anything too dramatic or too stabby. If you know, you know. Ready to go, Cole? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Ah, yes, man. It's all Jamaican all of a sudden. I would say, or think in this case. Nothing quite beats making out with Monica. Alright. Sure, why not? Or really doing anything with your girlfriend. The two of us hear a door open on the first floor. Presumably the front door. Mon, honey, are you home back from school? Mon? Oh. My apologies. Mom? Wait. This is Cole. I think it's better I introduce him right now. Hello. Hello, Cole. Maka, you haven't... Has he stayed over? He has. Maka's giving the bitch face right now. We haven't done anything too forward, but, I mean, that's true. I don't appreciate you prying like that. What we do isn't your business. Yes and no. What you do, like, you know, with your significant other relationship, yeah, but you're also in high school, potentially, and, maybe not have, sets in high school with your high school boyfriend. Just saying. Probably not a good idea. With all due respect, it is due to a certain extent. Yeah, it is. To a certain extent, it is. Besides that, we just want to know how serious it is. I'm sorry. Hello, my name is Cole. And I'm dating your daughter. They already know, dummy. I'm quite serious about her. Hey. Don't say... So I hope you approve. Maka, dear, can we speak with you? Privately? Yeah, sure. Cole, you're cool with meeting up later? Yeah, of course. Anywhere you want. So is it just the next day now? I assume. Hey, Sayori. What's up, Cole? So, like, Maka's been acting kind of funny. What do you mean? Well, I kind of met her parents yesterday. It was totally not planned at all. It was just in the moment. They may have not exchanged us explaining saliva. Exchanging saliva. You what? Already? Well, it wasn't intentional. They kind of just came home and probably not going to say anymore. Look, the point is, I talked to her about something, and she was acting a bit weird on her date last night. Should I just bring it up? I think so. It's probably something she's afraid to bring up with you. So it might be serious. Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks, Sayori. I'll go talk to her right now. I walk up to Monica. She's currently sitting at her desk, her pen scribbling over what appears to be some budget paperwork. Monica? What's up? Can I talk to you for a sec? Sure, give me a sec to finish this up, and we can talk outside. So, it's probably to do with last night, huh? About that. My parents and I were talking yesterday, but you already know that. Listen, Cole. I don't think I ever told you what my plan was after school. You see, there's this great literature program in the UK. And... UK? You're leaving? Well, yes. And I kind of just assumed everything would go smoothly, you know? But then one of my club members says that she wants her friend to come see the club. And I kind of forgot about the whole plan I had for a while. I didn't want to bring it up last night. I mean, hey, what are you getting all this up for? It'll be weird not having you here for a bit, but it's not like it's for us, right? That's just it, though. Can we make it work? Long distance, the odd statistics of long distance, doesn't work. Especially high school. Long distance does not work. I would say the one and only time I know long distance has worked, out of all the failures, is my friend from college, who was my roommate freshman year. He had a long distance relationship. They were together in high school, together in college, long distance, and they are now married together now. So that's the success story for long distance, but like 99.9% of long distance relationships don't work. I like to think so. But I'm guessing neither of us have much experience with long distance relationships, if I'm being honest. Yes, I'm not sure. What to say here? I'm gonna say yes. I mean, Monica is the best after all. Yes. If you're willing to make it work, then that's all there is to it. So cheer up, please. That means a lot to me, Cole. I love you. I love you too, Monica. So does anyone else know? Yeah, Yuri knows. But I think I should let Natsuki and Sayori know. But this means that you have to be there for Sayori while I'm gone, okay? Of course, I just won't leave her hanging like this morning. For what it's worth, I'll miss you, Monica. Hey guys, can we talk to you for a sec? 1 year later. Oh wow, we just time skipped. Okay. Let's save since we time skipped a year. And now I feel like it's getting even more serious. I can barely contain my excitement. Maka's supposed to visit today. It's the first time in a long time we won't be seeing each other through a screen. I mean, that would have been cool, though, just to see what the club is like while Maka's not there. Like, I assume Sayori would be the president then, because she's a vice president in the base game. When you delete Monica, Sayori's the president and everything. So that would have been cool just to see what it would have been like without Monica there, but unfortunately, it's time skipped. It's first time in a long time we won't be seeing each other through a screen. Let's see. Sayori's hair changed. Natsuki looks the same, and Yuri looks the same. Alright. Also, Sayori's long hair kind of works with her. I'm liking it. Well, she should be here any minute now. English? Huh? Oops, sorry. I'm used to speaking English recently. I want to make sure I'm always practicing. But I guess I don't need to for now. It's good to see you again. In person. Yeah, I really miss being with you. It's not really the same over the computer. Anyway, we have a lot to catch up on. This is nice, huh? Mm-hmm. I almost forgot how beautiful this beach is. Almost as beautiful as you, ayo! It feels good to be home. But I'll be back in a couple of years. And then we can make up for all that lost time. In fact, we can start tonight. Maka's giving me the serious devil eyes right now. I'm not sure how to feel. Tonight? Yeah, I guess that works. Well, for now, let's just enjoy the sunset. Oh, by the way, did you ever finish that song you were writing? I did. It goes like this. Okay. Aw, come on. End? Wait, is that the end of the mod? Wait, that was it? We were that close to the end the whole time? Man, now I feel bad making y'all wait for months just to see that's the end. Wait, is that really it? They see so little of reality in their long dream. The words change, we do not change. We are everything you think isn't you. Wake up. What is happening now? I always started time skipping in like seasons and years. So is that the end? Also, yeah, if that's really the end, geez, I should not have waited 2 months. Because that was not long. It was great. It was a great mod. I'm not saying it's bad. I was like, damn, we could have easily finished that. I also wonder if that really is the end. You know, could you have picked other people? Because... Oh, that was on fire for some reason. Right? Like, obviously, that was the scenario of us dating Monica. But, like, you know, is this showing scenes with, like, Sayori, Natsuki? I'm sure Yuri's gonna be the same way. Where it's like, you can date Sayori, you go the full Sayori route. You go the full Natsuki route. You go the full Yuri route. Like, I'm assuming you can. I'm hoping. Because seeing that restaurant and being on fire and everything is clearly an asset they made for the mod that we never got to see. We never got to see Natsuki on a, I assume, train or bus. Like, we never got to see any of this. But I would want to date Natsuki. Right? I'm hoping you can. Because if so, then we're going to look to do that because just to add some more content in this stream. Right? Because, yeah, as much as I love Monica, which I do, Monica's the best, I do want to test the waters and see what it's like to date other people. Right? Just see what happens. Right? You gotta be able to choose the others, right? Because why else would they show these scenes if you can't? I also don't want to skip any of this in case there's a choice or something happens. Also, music slaps as well. It's the same music from the end of the game. From the base game. Real game. You know what I mean. Do I click or do I just wait? Nothing's happening. I just clicked and nothing happened. Nothing changed. So I take it we just wait for the music to end. Yes. Thank you for playing, Colt, aka Colt. You're welcome. Okay, so that's the end of the mod. Yeah, you have to, right? I want to do a new game. That's a good name. Right? We're not going to play the full mod again. You have obtained. Sure. Oh, we still got the good ending from Monica. Would you like to skip to select route? Yes. Okay, so we got the good ending from Monica. Choose route. Okay. So, I'm trying to think. So, go look for supplies. Should be Sayori. Check the closet should be Natsuki, and talk to Yuri should be Yuri. So, and ask Monica for recommendations. I'll have to go back and check, but ask Monica for recommendations. I think that's what we chose, and that's what led to the date Monica path in the game. Right? I'll have to double check, and because once again, I don't remember. It's been so long. Right? So, right, this has to be what it is. So, do we want to date Sayori? Do we want to date Natsuki? Or do we want to date Yuri? Me personally, I want to date Natsuki. Just see what happens. Because, like, in the base game, right, let's just, go down the list. Sayori, you can admit that you love her and everything. They're your childhood best friend and everything. Yes, Sayori does get hanged right after you admit that, but you still have a love path route with Sayori. Yuri obviously becomes very obsessive psycho in Act 2 until they die. And then Monica, we just played that version of the mod, that route, and then you have the just Monica with the desk and everything of how all she needs and everything. Natsuki doesn't get the opportunity or anything at all. You don't really get much payoff with her. Like, Natsuki just gets deleted. There's no really any death for her. The only time that she can die is she has her neck snapped, and the only way to get that, from what I remember, is you choose poems that have words geared towards Natsuki. If you don't, and you choose words for Sayori or Yuri, you never see Natsuki's neck snap. So Natsuki never really does anything. So I want to do Natsuki just to give her the story that she deserves. Look for something to read in the closet. Ugh. Plus, I love Natsuki's voice. So I feel like that's what we're going to do for this mod. We're going to do all the endings, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I at least want to do this Natsuki route. If we do Sayori and Yuri, those will be future streams. But once again, bare minimum, I at least want to give Natsuki the story that she deserves because she's great. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed about something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You look for something in there? Frickin' Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Yeah. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Let's save since we're doing a new route. Alright. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one box missing, or one book missing, is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait girls? It's a series I've never read, but a title I've heard once or twice. That probably means it's way out of my demographic. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Cole. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking anime feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Oh, oh, Natsuki's a ghost. She vanished for half a frame. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet, not into the closet. She takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easy to be close together. Like this, shoulder to shoulder, reaching my arm around, doing the yawn position. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scoots an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series? Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I've always thought the absurd plots and comedy were enough to keep these going, but I do prefer action manga more. So, what should I expect from this? Is the plot good? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a good plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into the backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's what makes it really good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? It's less like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. A little shove, and I shove straight through the window. Glass shatters everywhere, and I cut myself. Almost like Yuri cut me with her knife. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like a good about baking. It's just a guess, but is there a lot of bacon in this manga? Well, Natsuki paused for a moment as she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy bacon too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time as I got to this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's, manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess it explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Agreed. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Also agreed. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Look, I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Ah, the iconic clip where I'm saying, they just think manga's for kids, and I spit everywhere because of how aggressively I said it. Shameless plug, watch the clip on my YouTube Shorts page. It's great. Great entertainment. I knew right then and there when I was spitting, I'm like, oh, that needs to go on a YouTube Shorts. Because it was funny. Shows her really get into her voice. I love the drag queen aggressiveness. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, oh, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Well, great, first of all, great low self-esteem, me, and, even better, to, downgrade and degrade, the person who I'm trying to have a romantic relationship with right in front of me. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I already know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Mock was kind of a jerk about it. I just get wind, can't I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not that it solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Haha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. Oh, love it. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori's my favorite character. You always feel a little bit bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it's especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. It's also kind of all repeated stuff that we've read before, so I wonder if we should skip this. Why do I want to skip new stuff? This is repeat. Right. I just don't want to skip too much and like lose the new stuff. That's the same poem. There's a bookstore by the cafe we used to go to. I think it'd be nice if you picked out a manga for you and Natsuki to read. Sari, what in the flying flipper god are you talking about? Nothing. You just looked like you were enjoying your time with Natsuki. Sari, I've only known her for 2 days. You know, Sayori's being a perfect wing woman right now. Get you a wing woman like Sayori. Then again, Yuri bought me a book from the bookstore. Fine, I'll check out some manga. But please, don't get involved in things that aren't even a thing. Yeah, okay. So this is the bookstore Sayori mentioned, huh? This looks like a bad stop just to hang out. I start searching the shelves. One manga in particular catches my eye. The cover shows a girl and a guy with illustrations of a tiger and dragon behind them. This looks like something she'd enjoy. I check the price tag at the bottom. It's only $1,200. Not a bad price. Dollars, pounds, euros, crypto, who knows? I walk over to the cashier and buy it. Can I help you? Yeah, I'd like to buy this volume. Hey, that's a good one. You have some good taste. That'll be $1,200. I hand him the money and walk out. It feels nice to be doing something for someone else. Hopefully we can read it together. Hey Cole. Yeah? You better finish that volume. I did. Which did take a while. I pulled the first volume Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. Yeah, once again, this is all repeat. Let's do stuff where we look up her skirt. Is this great to skip things? Yeah, this is all repeat. This is from the actual game. The image and everything. There's a crease on the page. It's ruined. You're never going to get that out. I hope the constant enter sound is very satisfying. Just an ASMR at this point. Yeah, once again, this is all repeat. With Sayori having left and Yuri talking to Monica, I make my way over to Natsuki. Hey, Natsuki. Oh, hey, what's up? I had something to give you. I pulled the manga volume I bought from the bookstore. What's this for? It's just a small gift for a small petite girl like yourself. Like I said earlier, I do consider you a friend. Also, I was wondering if you wanted to hang out today. Hang out? Yeah, I mean, you must hang out with Sayori, Natsuki, or Yuri sometimes, right? You must hang out with Sayori or Natsuki sometimes, right? I mean, it's not bad to hang out with yourself. Yeah, sometimes. But hang out with a boy? There's nothing wrong with that, which is true. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? I guess not. Okay then. What do you have in mind? I don't know. I didn't think I would get this far. Maybe we could read manga or watch anime. I have some games too. That actually sounds pretty good. Okay then. Just text me your Addy. Natsuki gives her phone to me. I need your number first. Right. I put in my phone number, give her my phone to put her number in. Okay, I'll see you then. This is the first time having a girl over. That's not counting Sayori. I check the mirror to see if I look presentable. I think I look okay. That must be her. Oh, hi Natsuki. That is an interesting outfit for sure. Hey Cole. The sight of Natsuki in anything other than a uniform seems strange to me. Yeah, especially is that a choker like necklace? Like spiral like necklace? Choker? Like what is that? So what do you want to do first? What kind of games you got? I have Fatal Fighting. Oh, is that the new one? Yep. I'm so gonna whoop you. Well, let's see you try. You're on. Natsuki's actually pretty good at the game. We're split with 5 wins each. We decided to watch anime next. The one watching a character that actually reminds me of Natsuki. She has pink hair, a large rifle, and a similar personality. She seems to be enjoying it. I don't think she's a fan of the more bloody parts, though. Finally, we decided to read some manga. He takes out the manga that I bought from the bookstore. This one looks interesting. Well, it's kind of like a slice of life romance story, so I thought it was up your alley. We read on with Natsuki knows to be more anime than she is at school. Probably because some of that she hasn't read yet. This isn't bad. I can agree with that. As near the end of the volume, I notice the expression Natsuki has on her face. She looks really cute when she smiles. Indeed, she does. And giggles make me want to hear more of them. I think it's really nice to see someone come out of their shell and act more friendly. Yeah, agreed. Can say that I'm kind of like that in a way. Like, you know, I'm pretty reserved in real life and everything, but once you get to know me and everything, and, you know, once we interact, that's when I, you know, start to open up a little bit more and everything. Not saying I'm not nice and everything. No, I am, but you know what I mean. Right. That was pretty cool. I can't wait to see the rest of the story. Yeah, neither can I. It's already gotten this late. I need to get home now. Bye, Cole. Natsuki races out the door, slamming it behind her. Bye, Natsuki. Another day of sharing poems. Today Maka tells us everyone's assigned for festival. Let me save. I also need to be watched because, once again, I'm not trying to repeat the same dialogue over and over again. Okay. Natsuki's going to be making cupcakes, as she should. Yuri's going to be making some banners. Yuri, Sayori, and Maka are going to make the pamphlets. As for me, I don't have anything to do. I'm helping Natsuki, which is great. Hey, Natsuki, yeah? I want to know if you can show me the basics first. Just so I don't screw up when we're making the cupcakes for the festival. Sure, but it'll be a lot of stuff to carry over if you don't have some things. We can't go to your house? My house? My dad would kill me if I had a guy over at my house. That seems a little strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? What if Sarah came with us? Then it won't be just the two of us. Sarah would eat all the cupcakes because she's just so fat. Well, maybe. But you better not eat all of it, see? See, Natsuki and I, we think a lot alike. I guess that's settled. What do you want to make? How about cupcakes? We might as well get you started on learning how to make them. That sounds good. I should go and ask Sayori she'll come. I waited a few seconds already knowing the answer. I'll admit, this is exactly what I was expecting. Anyway, Natsuki comes walking out the door to greet us. Hey, Natsuki. Hey, Sayori. Hey, Cole. So, this is where you live, huh? What are you implying? That was odd. Natsuki, in a flash of an instant, went from her casual outfit to inner school uniform in a distance. No. I don't really mean... Never mind. Natsuki leads us inside her house. It looks a lot different than what I expect. The general aesthetic is very plain compared to Natsuki's usual sparkly look. She leads us to the kitchen. Although the kitchen shares the same plain aesthetic as the rest of the house, Natsuki's own aesthetic? I think they mean aesthetic or athletic. But I'm going to go with aesthetic. Natsuki's own aesthetic bleeds into the room, radiating like sunlight. I can already tell just from the various adjustments made that the kitchen is where she spends most of her time outside her room. So, do we have everything to make cupcakes? Of course. Even though I keep switching from outfit. Schoolgirl outfit, casual outfit. I just can't decide to which one to wear in a situation like this. I mean, for school, yes, for cupcakes, but it's also, I'm at home. Well, let's get started then. After preheating the oven, we place liners into a cupcake pan. Next, we mix flour, baking powder, and salt into a bowl. In another bowl, we mix butter, sugar, and vegetable oil and vanilla. Then we add eggs and half of the first mixture into the second. After, we add milk as well as the other half of the mixture. Finally, we fill the liners with the batter and place the cupcakes in the oven. I noticed throughout the process how much fun Natsuki has in this simple activity. I admit, it's not exactly what I would do in my free time, but it is quite rewarding. And mixing things together is almost like a fun chemistry experiment. While they are baking in the oven, we start working on the frosting. First, we mix butter and half the necessary powdered sugar. Next, we add salt, milk, and the rest of the powdered sugar. Finally, after taking the cupcakes out of the oven, we spread the frosting on all of them. As we eat the fruits of our labors, I notice for the first time a shift in the atmosphere. The three of us are no longer in sync in terms of enjoyment. Natsuki opens her mouth to say something a few times but hesitates. Natsuki, are you home? So, this is Natsuki's dad, huh? Hello, mister. Who's this? He's a friend of Sayori, Dad. Oh, he's a friend of Sayori, Dad. Make sure you clean everything up. Well, thanks, Natsuki. I really enjoyed baking with you. And I think we're gonna bake something. I think we're gonna make something really good cupcakes for the festival. You're welcome. I'll, see you on Sunday. Oh, okay. Come on, Sayori. So what? Any luck? With what? That was a voice crack a little bit. I was trying to do the high-pitched voice of Sarah, but it's also a voice crack. You know, Sarah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe you could stop with the subtlety, because I'm so dense and can't pick up on context clues. I'm talking about Natsuki, you big dummy. What about Natsuki? Now you like her! Oh. Yeah, no, sorry. I'll admit, she's kind of my type, but I don't think I like her. Do I? I never really thought about it, really. Maybe I'll see how things go on Sunday. It is true that, besides Sayori, I spend most of my time around Natsuki. I can see it! Whatever you say, Sayori. Today's Sunday. Natsuki's probably on her way already. I've been thinking about more than I probably should. Sayori really got into my head. That must be her. Hey, Natsuki. Are you ready to make some cupcakes? I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I don't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen is equipped for the job. I'm skipping this because we bake cupcakes with Natsuki on the base game, and a lot of this dialogue is repeated. Yeah, a lot of this is repeated, so I'm skipping. Similar to what we did before, where we kind of looked up Natsuki's skirt. This is all repeated. I don't get the option to skip. So I guess I gotta do it manually. So yeah. So this is all repeated stuff. And I want to say we are going to see a scene. Yeah, I was going to say. We see a scene where we're either pinning her. It's either pinning her against the wall or pinning the floor. Either way, it's not a good look either way. In the base game, we do this Bake with Natsuki. We put our fingers in her mouth. And then we go outside. And that's when Sayori interrupts, because that's when she confesses her love to us. So I wonder how it's different this time around. So she's leaving. This is all repeat. Yeah, so in the base game, this is when we're about to kiss and everything. We get close and everything. The moment's right and everything. And then that's when Sayori interrupts. Because her chronic depression couldn't take anymore. She wanted to confess her love to us and everything. So she interrupted the moment and everything. So you choose the decision of, do we love Sayori or do we just want to be best friends with her? And that's when we leave her hanging the next morning. So I wonder what happens this time. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I was serious when I asked if you'd go on a date with me, you know? Cole. I thought, I'm sorry to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets close to me. Wait, Natsuki! Seeing interest from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breast against me. I felt it. For a while now. I feel myself lean my head closer to Natsuki's. The world spins as our lips meet. I'm kissing Natsuki. What a weird thought. Hey, Cole. We actually need some more groceries at the house. Would you want to come with me? Yeah, sure. Cute. So, yeah. About earlier. I guess it makes the festival our first date, huh? I guess. Natsuki ignores eye contact for most of the ride to the store. I don't think she processes romance all that well. Apparently the store she goes to is a bit far from home, but she says it's worth it for certain ingredients that she buys. Eventually, I felt the train slowly to a stop. So, what are we getting exactly? Well, I'm getting a few things for home. Natsuki wanders the aisles, picking up the things like milk and bread. After getting a number of items, she combs through the aisles until she finds a particular box of cake mix. Found it! This one's the best, Cole. You know? If you want, you can call me Cole. Oh. That's when it's supposed to say the nickname, but obviously I made it the same because... I don't know, I'm very creative. Oh, okay. Cole. Natsuki takes her items up to the counter. I decided to buy a bottle of soda while I'm here. That'll be $25.40. Oh, I guess I'll have to put something back. What's up? I only have $2,000. Well, since I'm already buying this soda, why don't I pay for it? You don't have to do that, you know. Maybe, but you could use help. I want to. Well, we know Natsuki is malnourished and everything, but I'm gonna say I want to. I insist. I want to. Because that is what I would say in real life. I mean, I know how important baking is to you. It'd be a shame if you couldn't make a nice cake to share. Yeah, right. I'm gonna share with you. Fine, you can buy it. But I'm paying you back. Thanks for coming with me. Oh, no problem. So, about that kiss. You want to do it again? This time not get interrupted? What? I wouldn't mind doing more of that. See, I know how this game works. Pervert. But I guess that was pretty good, huh? That's what it means to be a pro. Well, consider it's a first for both of us. Yeah, I guess you were. You know, I guess Sayori was right. Huh? About what? I guess I was kind of into you ever since we started reading manga together. Pervert. I roll my eyes and I slide a little closer to her. I'm guessing we might have to be more careful if I ever come over. Careful is understating it. I walked Natsuki back to her house. I'm careful not to get too close to the house. I wonder what Natsuki's home life is really like. I also wonder if we're supposed to inform the other club members of our new relationship. Come on, can I just take one? No, Sayori, they're for the festival. Please? Just one? If there are any left over, then maybe. So. Sigh. So what, Sayori? What happened yesterday? A lot. I think that's all you have to know. But, yeah, okay? But I don't know if we're going to be telling the others just yet. So don't say anything until I talk to Natsuki. Fine. This is just repeated from early in the stream where they set everything up. Yeah. Yeah. So this is all repeated. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full in troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Say you free my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press the lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that makes you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you learn how to love yourself again. Alright, cool. This is pretty fun, huh? It is, and we've only just started. I want to add the just start. I want to add the just part. Just for effect. So, were we going to tell the others? About what? I guess so. There's no reason not to. Yeah, I guess not. What do you say we go check out a few more stalls? Okay. We continue to take advantage of everything the festival has to offer. So, in the Monaco route, we didn't do anything at all. We didn't check out the festival at all. But in the Natsuki route, we do. Nice. Kinda wish we explored the festival with Monica, but That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Which I really should be saying that with Sayori because she's so fat. But, we'll deal with that later on. After a while, I spot two very recognizable hair colors walking over to us. I'm gonna guess it's Yuri and Sayori. Galled it! I knew it! You did go right off to enjoy the festival together! So, I may have already told Sayori. Whatever. You should have talked to me first, though. Yeah, sorry. Wait, what's going on now? Natsuki and I are dating. In that case, I'm very happy for you two. So, where's Monica? Monica's staying behind in the club room in case anyone else shows up. But she said she'll join us later. I'd hate to think she'll miss out on a lot. No need to worry. We're all meeting up at Muggins later. Oh, okay, that sounds good. Well, you two have fun. That's my line. I love Sayori. After going to every last stall, we start heading to the cafe. We find the table that Monica and Sayori are sitting at. I let Natsuki sit down first and plop down next to her. Having already eaten enough during the festival, we each just get a drink and some pastries. So, Sayori and Yuri told me about you guys. I'm happy for you. You two didn't take long, did you? I guess not. They're having a girls' night out. Leave them alone. So, what are you gonna get? How about this one? Isn't that... Natsuki, that's an action manga. It has a lot of blood, so... Yeah, but... Everyone has been saying this is really good. And you seem to watch a lot of action anime. That is true. I do watch a lot of action anime. Well, a lot is maybe pushing it a little bit. Very clearly, I watch some anime now. Right. Very clearly, I watch some anime. Let's see. Naruto. I don't like JJK, but I want to give it one final try. Death Note, MHA. Even though, once again, people hate My Hero Academia. But in my opinion, My Hero Academia gets such a bad rap because of the fan base. Because it's actually a good anime. There's a lot of inspiration from Naruto, at least in my opinion. There's a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of things that MHA does that, in my opinion, is even better than Naruto, which may sound like a hot take. But I feel like people just don't like MHA because of the fan base. But the anime is just fine. But in my opinion, all fan bases that goes for animes, movies, shows, music, games, all of their toxic fans out there. It's not just exclusively to MHA. Watch Death Note, which it's good, but I feel like it also drags on a little bit, but we talked about it in a previous stream. And now we're watching Dragon Ball. Because I feel like if I'm watching any anime, if I've seen Naruto, I feel like I am obligated to watch Dragon Ball. That's just something I feel like you have to do. Since they're the like two most popular animes in like existence. Like that one we watch at your house. I glanced back at the cover. Sorcerer Battles. It shows a young boy in a dark jacket and a mouth in his hand. Mouth in his hand. So like Datara, right? I mean, not the dark jacket part. I mean, maybe unless it's the Akatsuki robe. But I mean, Datara has a like mouth in his hand, and that's where he shows that like the clay birds that he tosses out that turns into bombs. Which, funny enough, maybe one day I'm thinking about being drawn in the Datara style, and I'm flying in on the bird and everything. I've talked about it in the past streams because obviously we've been drawn in the hide and style. You've seen that picture we're now drawn in the Itachi style with him doing this pose. I've always considered doing Datara because we share the same birthday, May 5th. Why don't we start this one, though? I put another volume labeled 0. Alright, why don't we get both then? Sounds good to me. The city library will be closing in 1 hour. I bring both volumes to the counter, check them out. There you are. The due date is listed on the receipt. I follow Natsuki back to her house. We head to her bedroom. Natsuki takes off her jacket. We read together, Natsuki seemingly enjoying the manga for the most part. I think that was a pretty good start. Yeah, I guess it was. Promise you won't be seeing that stuff in your dreams? Pfft, as if. I'm not that easily freaked out, you know, but could you sleep with me anyway, just in case? Yep, I know. You may be small and cute. Hey! But I bet you're as tough as nails on the inside. Or even tougher. Ha! Man, she really does have the cutest giggle. I lean in and give her a kiss. So, can I ask you something? I guess. Is it just you and your dad here, right? So, ask for our dad or ask for our mom? Both not great or answers. Like, both these answers are not great. Because I think if I remember, it's either Natsuki's mom is dead or they just got a divorce. Either way, not great thing to touch on, especially like right after your first date. Diving these subjects is not that great, you know. Wait for this to show up, you know, later on. So ask about your mom is not that great of an answer. But ask about your dad, when we obviously know that he beats her and everything and he's abusive, also not great to ask that. So either way, it's a touchy subject. Either way, it's a lose-lose. So I don't know what to pick. Maybe ask about the dad because that's the one that's in the picture. And I don't want to like ask about the mom, like, oh, you know, my mom's dead. Right? Dad? Like, both these are not good. Right? I don't like either of these answers. I feel like either way, we lose in some way. I don't think there's a right answer to this. So I'm going to say dad because at least they are present. Why is she always fighting with them? I really don't want to talk about them. Well, can't you at least answer the question? Not the best response in a situation like this. If they don't want to answer, especially someone that's private, especially since you're not into the relationship that long, if they don't want to answer it, you know, that's kind of their private thing. You know, have them say stuff about, you know, touching subject matters like that when they want to, when they feel comfortable, not forcing them. Because he's controlling. And all he does is get drunk, gamble, and leave to God knows where. And he has the audacity to act like it's his house. I'm the one who's doing the cleaning, shopping, and everything else. Just because he cooks every now and then, and he's always on about my manga collection. Okay, Natsuki, I think that's enough. I mean, you did open Pandora's box. Me. Because I'm stupid and I don't understand context clues. Because once again, I'm so dense. Sorry. No. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for, one, ask about a touchy subject, whether it's your dad or mom. Not great childhood regardless. Way too early on, and forcing you to give me an answer because I say so. I shouldn't have pressed the issue. Yeah, thank you. You're not upset at me, are you? No, of course not. I couldn't be, even if I tried. Well, I guess I should get going now, huh? Yeah, I'll, see you tomorrow. And, yeah? Thank you for spending time with me. Yeah, you can count on me. 1 week has passed. I also wonder if we should stop since we're at the 1.5 hour mark. For the stream. But from what I remember, the festival happens. You go on the date. And the Monica one, you go on the date. You're kissing Monica and everything. I know. And then you get to school and everything. She reveals that she's going to the UK and everything. You're gone for a year. Time skips. And then, like, that's when the mod ends. So assuming that's how long the mod is, like, all of them are about the same length, I'm going to continue on because I'm assuming there's not much left. 1 week has passed. Over that time, Natsuki and I have gone about our usual routine. Every day reinforces everything I've already know about Natsuki. She's cute. She's a good sense of humor. She's a good kisser. Hey, Cole. What's up? We still on for tonight? Of course. I'll see you later then. See ya, Nat. And don't be thinking anything perverted just because my dad's not home. I roll my eyes. There. I gotcha. Good luck. Huh? She seems to be in a good mood today. Maka winks at me before once again talking to Sayori. I figure since I still have time left, I'll talk to Yuri for a bit. Hey, Yuri? Huh? Oh, cool. Is there something you want to discuss? Just curious. What do you usually do after school? I read and I study. Is that it? What about going shopping or hanging out with friends? Oh yes, I do those sometimes. But I'm not good at taking to the cashier at the clothing store. And lately Monika's been busy with Sayori. What do you mean? Monika said Sayori's going through some emotional problems. It may be her chronic depression. Suicidal, in fact. So she's acting as sort of a counselor. How come they don't tell me about that? She said you'd be in such a good mood this week. Still, Sayori's my best friend. Maybe I should talk to her about it next time. Hey, Yuri. Did you want to hang out with me and NATSUKI today? Me? I wouldn't want to intrude. Nonsense, we're just gonna hang out. When's the last time you hung out with anybody? At the girls' night? See? It might be fun. What do you say? If she's okay with it, then I suppose I could. Great. I'll talk to her about it. Why? Are we bringing Yuri into this? And not just one-on-one time? Hey. Hey, NATSUKI. Is it cool if Yuri tags along? What? Yuri. Is it cool if she hangs out with us? I mean, I guess it is, but... Never mind. I can't have one-on-one time with my, boyfriend and everything if there's another girl here. Cockblock and everything. That's really nice of you, NATSUKI. Like, why? Why would I do that? I'll text her then. Like, you forced her in a bad situation. It's so awkward. Natsuki's awkward about this. Yuri clearly doesn't want to be here. And I'm just a big dumb idiot not realizing that I messed up everything. Hey, Yuri. You ready to go? Yes. You have quite a nice kitchen, Natsuki. Oh, yeah, sure. I guess. Anyway, since we made cookies before, I figure we can make cookies this time. Oh. Cookies sound delightful. Shall I make some tea as well? Oh, I don't think I have anything to make tea. But we could make some cocoa. Then I'll make some, if you don't mind. Go ahead, Yuri. Thanks for inviting me over today. I know I didn't help much with the baking, but from what I saw, it looks really fun. I might try it at home every now and again. It's no problem, Yuri. You can come over anytime you want to. Except when Cole and I are gonna be alone, like we should have been today, instead of you a big dumb idiot. Right. Thank you, Natsuki. And thank you, Cole, for asking me to join you two. Goodbye. You know, what were you thinking? What? It's not like I'm supposed to upset over it, but I want to share this with you. Natsuki hands me a piece of paper. I was hoping to get some time alone to give it to you. Yeah, and you ruined it. I know it's kind of a cheesy move, but just read it. Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. When I look is a little more forward, because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little bit less empty, because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My stand's a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart, but what do I do when he's torn apart, all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trust in me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poem's a little bit dear because you think of me. Because you... Shit. Oh, just because you. I didn't mean to click off it. Natsuki, this poem, is that how you really feel? Yeah. So, I cut Natsuki off with a hug. It might be a bit sudden, but I get it. I love you, Natsuki. I love you too, dummy. I lean in and kiss Natsuki. The world starts to melt and dissipate. Can you stay with me? Of course. I gaze at my surroundings, confused at first. Then I realize this is Natsuki's bedroom. Speaking of, she's sleeping peacefully next to me. I gently brush some strands of her hair from her face. Even though, once again, I just thought of this. We were in Natsuki's home earlier. Her dad saw us, and instead of saying it's her boyfriend or everything, we're like, oh, it's a friend of Sayori's. But now, all of a sudden, we're just doing this. Like, yeah, I know, they mentioned that, you know, Natsuki's dad isn't there and everything, but, I mean, still. Feels like we're progressing a little too fast. But, that's Natsuki. You stir slightly before opening your eyes. Cole? Hey. Look like you slept well. I could say the same for you. The glow dreams from Natsuki's face as the front door opens. Shit. Natsuki's bedroom door swings open. What the hell? Natsuki and I jump out the bed. Sir, did I tell you could come into my house? Did I tell you could come into my house? I invited him over, Dad. I am allowed to invite my boyfriend over, aren't I? Boyfriend? That's alright. Oh, that's right, he's my boyfriend. Well, he's getting his ass out of here. And don't let me catch you out of here again, kid. I start to walk out the room. Don't take another step, Cole. He's not going anywhere, Dad. He can come over anytime he wants to. Natsuki, look east to me. Look east to me for support. It's his house, I don't have to. I don't have to? I don't have to come back. That is not what I thought this would be. There's plenty of stuff we can do elsewhere. I mean, yeah. And we can always bake in my house. And we're going to be late for school. Sigh. Go, then. I mean, that's not what I thought it would be. Right? Like, the dad's house and everything. Like, I didn't want to take the dad's side. I want to take Natsuki's side. But that still ruined it a little bit. I would say Sayori and Natsuki all day. Neither have I. And I eat lunch with Sayori. Bleep. Sorry, I didn't go today. I'm sick. I'll come over if that's cool. Sayori's sick. Is it cool I check up on her? Yeah, I guess it's okay. I guess it's not going to be much of a meeting, is there? Thanks, Monica. As leave, I hear. So then the boy takes a sick to the grove. Hi, Cole. Sayori said she texted you. I didn't think you'd be here so quickly, though. Aren't you missing your club meeting? Maka told me it's fine. Sayori's sick, right? Mm-hmm. Come inside. Sayori's mom goes in the kitchen and fetches a bowl of soup. Take this up to her, would you? Sure thing. Hi, Cole. Hey, how are you feeling? Better than this morning. Isn't there a meeting today? Yeah, but Maka said I could go ahead and check up on you. Are you sure? I think I'll get you sick too. It's cool. Here. I hand her the soup. Thanks. You don't have to stick around though. If you'd rather be doing something else. I have nothing else to do. But besides, I care about you. I mean, we are friends, aren't we? Yeah, we are. No, we're more than that. We're almost like cousins or something. We're like family. Sayori gets up and hugs me. Even though she just warned me a second ago about wanting to get me sick. I feel her tense until I realize she's shaking. I feel really happy about that. Hey, Maka told Yuri you're going through emotional problems. Just bring that up on the blue, me. Once again, totally understand concept clues at all. Oh, don't worry about that. She's helping me through it. And the way we're doing it is working right now. But I'll tell you if you can help. Okay then, Sayori. Thanks for the soup. You can go now. Oh, okay. I got to leave as I walk in the door. She picks up her phone and starts to dial. So, how'd it go? She started crying? Did you say anything to her? No. All I said was I want to check up on her. I told her we're like family because she kind of is like my cousin. You didn't actually say that to her, did you? Yeah? Sigh. I think you're just like her sometimes. Did I upset her? It's a lot to explain right now. Anyway, you can go ahead and go now. Thanks for stopping by. And if you need to see Natsuki today, tell her I said hi. Okay, I'll come by again tomorrow. You might not be able to. What do you mean? Well, see what happens. Back in my room, I dialed Natsuki's number. Rain, click. I guess she's busy. I'll just text her. Are you feeling okay? I wait while I pass the time watching TV. An hour passes by. No response. Tomorrow is here. Looks like Sayori's mom was right. I'm sick. I won't be able to go anywhere. And I don't think I have any medicine. I probably shouldn't go to the store while I'm sick. I best time to listen to music. Half the time I'm not even aware of how many songs I played before I realized it's been a half an hour. Eventually I get a text. Sick? Yep. If Maka's texting, it must be about time for the club to meet up. Doesn't feel quite right knowing it's just the three of them. I hear a knock at the door. I manage to stand up and walk downstairs to open it. I'm thinking it's Sayori. Nope. Hey, Natsuki, heard you got sick. Yeah, I must have caught it from Sayori. Speaking of, why weren't you at the club yesterday? I didn't go to school yesterday. I didn't feel like doing anything after what happened. If you're mad at me for... No, I'm not mad at you. There's a lot going on right now. Is you with your dad? Yeah. I was gonna say... Never mind. You look tired. Well, I stayed in my room all day, so... Here. Natsuki hands me medicine. I'm making you some soup. Natsuki, I can make my own soup. More importantly, you're gonna get sick too. Well, if you really want to spend time, we can talk. Preferably not face to face though. In any case, I should be better in a few days. Then, let's do something after you get better. Rain comes pouring down again. It's my second day of being sick. Hopefully it'll be better by tomorrow. Someone knocked on the door again. This time it's Natsuki. God damn it! Yuri! You... Hello, Cole. Maka said you were sick, so I came to check on you. She sets the umbrella she was holding to a small plastic bucket next to the door. I hope you're doing alright. Yeah, I'm a bit better, Yuri. I don't want to get you sick, though. It's no trouble. It's not trouble. I already visited Sayori earlier. Wait, really? What time is it? I'm guessing you lost track of time. Just a bit. Well, I brought this tea for you. Hopefully it helps. Thanks, Yuri. I really should be better by tomorrow, though. So Natsuki mentioned you're going on a date after you recover. Yeah, I guess. I'm not really sure what's going on with her, though. Oh? Well, not like that, but there's still some things we should figure out first. Well, anyway, thanks again. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow? Yes, maybe. Maybe we can all go out again. That sounds like fun. See ya, Yuri. Goodbye, Cole. It sure is nice for our friends to check up on us and help us. Even if I feel like it's a minor cold. I still really just how lonely it is here, all by myself. I start to feel bad for Natsuki too. Her dad probably isn't the best company. I wonder if she's always this lonely. Another day. Should we pause things here? I wonder if we should. It is about 1:30 a.m. at this point. Do we stop things? Yes. I don't, like, the thing is, like, I don't want it to be, like, what happened in the stream today, where we pause things, and then it turns into, oh, we only had, like, 15, 20 minutes of, the game left, and we just left it off for the next episode. But, I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, because we could do what we're doing here, where we finish off this story, and then we also jump into either Sayori's or Yuri's next. So, I think we're going to leave it here. We'll be back later on for more. It's great to be back to the Doki Literature Club and get back to the characters and everything. It's all great. Like I said, I've always enjoyed the game, always enjoyed the series. I enjoy these mods. I just feel like I need to take a bit of a break because I feel like I was getting a little bit too energized, a little too addicted. So I just need to take a step back a bit. But now that we're fresh, now that we're rejuvenated, and looking forward back for some more Doki Literature Club. So hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, also, this is going to be a very, very interesting mod. No idea what to expect when it comes to Natsuki. Anything can happen at this point.